Let's talk about why the Detroit Lions should pay wide receiver Kenny Galloday. We back, Motor City Sports Talk in the building. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget, you can check my other channel, Wild Goodfellas Sports TV, for more sports, music, news, and entertainment right here on YouTube, Goodfellas Sports TV. And I can think of a few reasons to pay Kenny Galloday, and one of the reasons is that it's cheaper right now. Even though Kenny Galloday salary from last year to 2020 triples, all right? It triples to above triple. It's all the way from like 600 and something thousand to over $2 million in his last year of his rookie deal. I think he was a third-round pick. Shout out to Chicago. That's where he's from, Northern Illinois. I think that's where he went to college. It's cheaper. It'll be cheaper. You know, if you get a full-time staffer last year, the Galloday number probably go all the way up. 11 touchdowns. He probably have 15 touchdowns. You know, what he had? 1,100, 1,200, 13 yards. He probably had 15, 1,600 yards had Stafford been able to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, his number's going to continue to go up because he's still going to see a lot of one-on-ones. You know what I'm saying? With Amendola, if Hockenson is able to step up, and, you know, if Marvin Jones is able to keep doing what he's been doing last year, Galloday should, you know, see a jump in touchdowns. He should see a jump in yardage. I understand they got all these other dudes that can carry the load, but his ability to get downfield, his ability to work underneath, he's going to see another big year this year if he can stay healthy. Now, if he don't stay healthy in the contract year, that's the gamble where the Lions might get a cheaper deal this year if he get injured again. The first couple years or first year he was injured, but pretty much since then he's taken off. And once he polished up his route running, you know, the world will be his like Scarface. But, you know, one of the reasons to pay him right now is it's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? To me, you know, he trending to be a top 10 receiver. You can make a case that he's slightly outside the top 10, but, you know, if he go have another good year like he had last year, he definitely gonna be entrenched in the top 10. Shit, he might creep up in the top 5 if the Lions can have some success and make the playoffs and do what they need to do. And if that's the case, they had that type of success, they had to open up the Brinks truck and pay him. You know, right now it's cheaper to pay him. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why they don't want to pay him. Also, you need to change this is the main reason to me. You need to change the perception of the Detroit Lions organization. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your players before it's time to be taken care of. It just makes too much sense. Even if it's a 2 or 3 year extension, take care of them so people say, hey, Lions kind of turning the corner. They taking care of, you know, their players outside of Matthew Stafford, you know, and Calvin and guys like that. You know, they taking care of Galloday. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, they took care of, you know, Justin Coleman when his contract came back up. So they got to change the perception. If they want players to come to Detroit, the organization has to be NFL player friendly. You know what I'm saying? You got to show good faith. You got to start paying guys before, you know, you get to, oh, you want to franchise them or not franchise them. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the things you can do to get players to come to Detroit. And Martha got to stop being cheap, and she got to get somebody that know football, and put an organization that's strong, you know. But you got 2 females running the program, and that's Sheila and that's Martha. Like, obviously, this not, you know, WNBA. This is, you know, men. This is National Football League, and they don't know what they're doing, and they should go out their way to pay Galloday. Galloday ain't got no trouble. He don't seem to be a bad locker room guy. And you know what? He a 3rd round pick. That's probably Bob Quinn's best draft pick, and he making him look good. Why wouldn't you want to take care of this guy? Is the question. And he'd be 26 years old this year. It's all about perception. It's all about rebuilding the Lions image. Well, that image truly won't be rebuilt unless they change up top or somebody else buy the team. But it makes no sense to have Galloday sitting here and not getting paid. And he ain't crying or he ain't in the media begging to get paid because he going to make more money than he made in his first 3 years this year, making $2 million plus. So it ain't a horrible year, but he shouldn't have to wait around to get a payday. He's done everything they asked him to do. He's embodied being a good Detroit Lion, being a good locker room guy, being a good guy off the field. You don't hear shit about him. He come in shape. He progresses. He work hard. Pay the motherfucker, man. Pay him now. Ain't no point about sitting around and he have a big year. Now you got to pay him more money. You know, this is why people don't want to come to Detroit. This is why Bradbury didn't want to come here. This is why Sherman didn't want to come here. Because Detroit Lions, they don't never take care of their players. They always want the cheap route. And then imagine the Lions in the Gronkowski Patriots situation, where, Bill Belichick traded Gronkowski without a second thought and turned him into a 4th-round draft pick from Tampa. Look at the Detroit Lions. They wouldn't trade Barry. They wouldn't trade Calvin. They would have made Gronkowski sit there and suffered and not being able to go to Tampa. It's too much personal feelings with the Lions. It's too much personal and buddy and mom and pop shop shit. This is business. You can tell Mr. Ford ain't ran the fucking. He didn't run the Ford business because he's a mom and pop type of guy. He don't know nothing about no Fortune 500 or $1 billion corporation. You can't run it on the buddy system. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Martha trying to run it here on the buddy system. Bill had Matt Millen, and he gave Lewan and Mayhew a promotion after that. That's the biggest problem with the Lions organization, is run on a buddy system. And when it need to be ran like a $1 billion corporation that it is. If you do the job, you embody everything that you want a Detroit Lion to be, pay me. I shouldn't have to wait on my money. I shouldn't have to beg. You should be coming to me to engage about contract talks. And other people are going to say, damn, Detroit take care of their players. Matthew ain't have to wait. Galloday ain't have to wait. When Jones' contract come up by Amendola, he ain't have to wait. They take care of their people over there. When Matthew Stafford want to rest day, he get it. They get a superstars preferential treatment. You can't treat NFL players like a number, like they all the same. That's the difference. Veterans look at that. Oh yeah, when I ask coach for Thursday off, he ain't tripping. When I ask coach to go home on Monday to visit my wife in Texas, and I'll be back a little bit Tuesday, he ain't tripping. Those are organizations people want to be in. That's flexible. That if you earn it, you know what? I can get some leeway. I can get some privilege around here. The Lions, they treat number 55 like they treat number 1. Or they treat number 2. And that's not how you run an organization. If you do the job and you do it exceptional, take care of me. I shouldn't have to come ask you for shit. Call me. Oh, we got a contract ready for you. Let's chop the numbers up. You earned it. I shouldn't have to be looking for Detroit to give me my money. And that's why people don't want to come here. The Lions don't want to win. Martha don't want to put a winner on the field. For real. How much more money do she need? That's my whole thing about it. Not to go balls to the wall. How much more money do you need? You about to die. You old. Well, you can't take it with you. This ain't Drake. When I die, let me take my money in the grave. You can take it in the grave while you want to. Can't take it to the afterlife. So why not go out there and get you a senior advisor like a Tony Dungy that can help you make these decisions? That's my whole thing. They can help you make the football decisions and put the guys there. But back on Galloday, he shouldn't have to wait for his pesos, man. They should have a contract ready for him right now because it's beneficial to both parties. People say, it's going to take up the cap room. They're not going out there getting no Clowney and no Marcus Golden. They're not going out there getting no Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing none of that. They go out there right now and say, we got 3 extensions for you, Kenny Galloday. He going to sign it. He probably be some minor details he want to correct and all of that. Pay him. He's been great. But the only person that ain't got to wait for their money is Matthew. Because the Fords like him. But Galloday should get his money. Real talk. Just how they gave Damon Harris an extension. And he didn't even want to be here. That just lets you know how backwards the organization is. A guy in Darius Slay that wanted to be here, they didn't want to pay him. A guy that didn't want to be here, they paid him to make him happy, and he still left. It just don't make no sense, man. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Right now, it could be cheaper. It could be cheaper. It could be more expensive if they pay him down the line. It could be cheaper if they pay him down the line. It could be cheaper if they pay him now. If he go out there and have a great year next year, they ain't going to be able to afford him. They got the franchise tag him. So I would pay him now, give him a 3-year deal extension, and I'll just, take care of the kid. But hey, let me know what you guys think about the video. Don't forget we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can continue to reach out to me if you have a business question, inquiry, response, your video question, you want to chop it up. Twitter the quickest way, then Facebook, then Instagram. I'm never really on Instagram. But other than that, man, check on the channel Wild Goodfellas Sports TV for more sports, music, news, and entertainment. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal in the description. And check out the backup channel just in case something happens to this channel, Motor City Sports Talk 2.0. One time for the one time we gone.